The Wanderr is a cart or hauler. Thing about the Wanderr is not just a hauler or a cart. There's plenty of carts and wagons and stuff out there, but we wanted to be different. We wanted to make it a quality product, but then give people an option to have a seat when they got somewhere. To have something that can carry up to 150 pounds of gear wherever you're gonna go.
In the hauler mode,
Yeah.
it will haul kayaks, paddleboards, surfboards, anything big and bulky. It makes it really easy to transport those big things and then have those seating options once you get wherever you're going. So it's really versatile and multifunctional.
So we tried to make the Wanderr as sustainable as possible. As little plastics as we can, and if we can use recycled plastics, we've tried to use recycled plastics, but mostly it's aluminum and steel and plastic, and then our fabric. And so our fabric is a sunbrella type fabric. You know, it's UV resistant and weather resistant. We've tried to make it as quality, because one of the things that we saw being beachgoers is at the end of the summer, there was always a pile of junk at the end of the beach. You know, this is just going into landfill, so let's make it a quality product and use things that are gonna be sustainable to our environment. And also, like our wheels, they're the only wheels that will actually roll on sand. They do not require air, so they are a plastic hub with a sandpaper rubber outer layer. So what we did, when we started developing the Wanderr, we actually took feedback from customers that Jules had in her previous company on her previous product. We took the feedback from customers and to say what they liked about it, what they didn't like about it. It didn't fit into a trunk of a car. And so we were like, okay, we need to make it small enough, compact enough that if you pop off the wheels, you can put it in the trunk of a car. We do not have a patent on these wheels. We've sourced these wheels. We've done over 12 years of research just on wheels. I mean, that's a lot of wheels. And there's a lot of wheels out there.
And we have a storage shed full of wheels.
That we've tested. It was kind of serendipitous because we had this team call and we're like, we have to find wheels that work because nothing out there works and that do not require air. And Jules did a research and found that this company came up after 12 years. So our axle is the only axle like it. We were patent pending on our axle. It's a quick release. So a lot of axles have pins. People lose pins. We didn't want people to lose their pins, the locking pins. So we're like, how can we make it better? How can we make it more efficient for people and make it more useful for people? You know, we're like, okay, we don't need a big home. We need a smaller space till we're going to move into a smaller space, or we're going to move into an RV. You're limited on space. So something that's compact enough that you can have, and then you have multiple seating options in one product.
So researching for a product is multifaceted. So obviously, Mr. Google is our best friend. When we would find a product that was not even a competitor, but potentially a competitor, we would buy that and then we would take it out and try to beat it up. And whatever didn't work, that's what we would solve. But we would also read all of their reviews, all of our competitors' reviews, and find out the things that customers would complain about. What were the negative things about that product that they bought that they wished were different? And without fail, consistently, it's people were complaining about the wheels not working or it being junk, that they would have to throw it away after one season. So we're like, okay, let's solve those problems. And so for us, that was research. It was so many hours of just mining all of the gold that we could find from customers of competitor products.